I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this.
Good morning. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. StreamYard is giving me the blues. StreamYard is giving me the blues, y'all. It was giving me the blues last night. Oh my God. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Anybody can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Oh my goodness. Starting. I don't know why my StreamYard is not working. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? No, no sound. No sound, no sound. Let me see. I don't know why StreamYard is acting up. Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? No. guys hear me this time? Can you guys hear me? StreamYard is StreamYarding, okay? Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Because I had to leave out and come back in because I don't know what the hell StreamYard is doing. Okay, you can hear me now, Mama Dama. Y'all can hear me now. Okay, okay, good. StreamYard started giving me issues last night, child, and I don't know what the hell is going on. But StreamYard better fix it quick, fast, and in a hurry. It has not been working for me at all. Um, now I can't see the chat, but good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Now it looks like I don't see myself talking again. Can y'all hear me? Oh my God, StreamYard is getting on my freaking nerves. StreamYard is getting on my nerves like real, real bad. The chat keeps disappearing. I'm gonna try to get through this show. I don't know. Y'all can still hear me. Y'all can still hear me. Okay. StreamYard is doing the most. The chat keeps disappearing. I can't tell if y'all can hear me or not, but we just gonna roll with it. If I happen to lose sound, y'all let me know. Again, StreamYard started acting up last night. I don't know what the hell is wrong. I don't know what's wrong. I can't even tell if usually I can tell if y'all can hear me. I can't even see the sound going. But anyway, and I can barely see the chat. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. Got a little late start this morning, had some things I needed to do. Got finished a little earlier than I thought I would. So, good morning to everybody. Hope you all, again, have a wonderful day. Let me start at the top if I can get to the top because, Lord, y'all know I'm struggle streaming this morning. Let me start at the top and get my good mornings in. Good morning, it's Tay T, my beautiful mod. Good morning, Mama Dama. Good morning, Linda Gamble. Good morning, the also innocent one, the innocent instigator. Good morning, Strawberry Taffy. Good morning, February's finest. I don't even know if I'm at the top, child. But good morning, February's finest. Good morning, Yana. Good morning, Alf Mizzle, my other beautiful mod. Good morning, Terry Gay. S&G 777, Dolores Cameron, somebody's mama. Good morning. We have, let's see, Special K, Braylon Lee, um, Tiffany Gray. Let's see, the review hour. Good morning. Aunt Natty. Hey, my auntie. Hey, Auntie Natty. Terry T Baby for Life, Inez Martin. Let's see, Anitra J, Mama Bees, good morning. Good morning, Cinnamon Swirl, Impactful Conversations. Good morning, AJ. Good morning, Melanin Beauty. Let's see, Valerie R, good morning. And I think I got everybody. Let me make sure. Hey, DG, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Hill 75 Chronicles of Kim K. Mo Money, Monique, Jamie, good morning. Dr. Nicole, good morning. Pink Hearts Forever, good morning. I think I'm at the bottom. I think I got everybody. Good morning. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Those of you that know, please put the number in the chat once you hit the like button so that I know that you all did. Ro Reacts, good morning. We have several content creators in the building. I don't know what happened to the comment, but I did see Real Talk with Grace and Mercy at the beginning. Ro Reacts, Braylon Lee is in the building. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. Braylon Lee, Ro Reacts, and Review Hour. Review Hour, you do content, I think. Um, but everybody, thank you so much. Real Talk with Grace and Mercy. Thank you to the content creators. Please make Cinnamon Swirl impactful conversations. Please make sure that you are liking, sharing, and subscribing to these channels. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that's in the building so far. Again, we have had technical difficulties this morning, so I appreciate everybody's patience while I work through these StreamYard issues, child, because StreamYard is playing. The network specialist. Good morning, my good sis, my beautiful mom, also a content creator. So let's get into it, you guys. What's up, Simone? What's up, Simone Wealthy? Okay, so did y'all catch Queening in the City last night? Did you all Hey, the Missy Pine Show? Did you all catch Queening in the City last night? Drop down in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts, your opinions. You can tell me your favorite moments from last night. How did it make you feel? Did you enjoy the content? Because we definitely have part two coming, more to come. It was my first time watching with you all. The finished product. I didn't know what would air, what would not. On part one. It was our first time, well, I know it was me, Millie Chun, and the Estates first time watching last night. And it was lit. I loved it. So watching yourself, I was there present in the moment. Watching it back, it did not feel some parts did not feel like that, but watching it back, it was funny to watch it. But at one point we were into it, like, this person was saying this person was saying this. It didn't feel like that in person, but it was great. It felt great. I loved seeing us. I love seeing the chemistry on screen. I loved that y'all got to see it. We really authentically, genuinely got along like perfectly. When I tell y'all perfectly, we got along so well. Um, and it was just a beautiful thing. Let me get back into some of these comments. Let me go up. You did a great job last night. Thank you, Simone. Thank you. Queen, you all definitely were queen. And thank you, DG. Yes, and I'm so proud of my babies. Auntie Natty, you almost had me crying last night. You are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for the support. The Innocent Instigator said it was dope. I'm glad y'all like it. Love it. Um, Indeed, I'm looking forward to the next episode. Great. I love the dynamic, was everything. Thank you. I loved it. I'll probably rewatch again today because I missed the last few minutes. Definitely go and hit the replay, okay? Because I watched it twice actually. I actually watched it twice. Awesome job last night. I love the whole show. Awesome. Glad y'all liked it. I'm ready for more episodes. Loved it. Thank y'all. Okay, good feedback. Good feedback. The show was great. I'm geared up for the second season. You better speak that thing, Auntie Natty, okay? Great conversation, great chemistry, great decor. It rolled out beautifully. Thank you, Simone. Millie Chun took my heart. Oh, shout out to Millie Chun. Shout out to Millie Chun. Let's see. Okay, so thank y'all for the comments. We had a good time filming. Can't wait for y'all to see part two. Again, I didn't know which parts of the conversation would air here and there, but I think the first part was absolutely stellar. Can't wait for the second part because I know y'all gonna dog walk me on the second part. I know y'all gonna dog walk me again on the second part. I loved it, Court. The conversations were great. The organic chemistry, just amazing. Thank you, Valerie. Thank y'all for the feedback. Thank y'all for watching. And yeah, it's refreshing. Um, just to see that black women, black people can come together, do something positive, have a great experience. Come from all walks of life, different points of views, and we can stand on our square, stand on business, and it's no nothing. It's nothing behind it. It's no animosity, no, no fighting, no cattiness. We have the conversation and we move right along beautifully together. So yeah, it was awesome. I was thinking last night this would be great for Nubian TV. Come on, Nubian TV. Y'all better speak it into existence. I loved you. I felt like you and Millie Chan were so relatable to me. Thank you, somebody's mama. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, y'all know I'm like I said, I'm always a more unpopular opinion type. I try to always tell people that um I'm gonna always stand 10 toes down. And everybody, the estate is very regal. I tell her that all the time. She's very regal. She's very classy and she's very well spoken. So I loved her. Millie Chun is just like a free spirit. Millie Chun is a free spirit. Millie Chun is funny. Y'all know Queen be on her queen shit. Queen is definitely um straight to the point. She gets to the psychological traits. Queen does her thing And I'm just more raw. That's all. But I think the dynamics was great. It was fun. It was so fun to see it on screen. Everyone gave their honest opinion and everyone was open and honest. Absolutely. Y'all could definitely do a talk show and do anything in person show with audience question in various cities. That's a good idea, DG. You better let Queen Sheba know. You better drop in Queen Sheba inbox. um uh Mama Mama Dama said the the for the shits had me cracking up. They were with the shits, Mama Dama. Y'all, did y'all notice one of them people on that panel didn't never put their wine glass down? Did y'all notice that? Somebody had their wine glass from the time it started to the time it ended, child. Who? Why them people couldn't put their wine glass down, child? 76 watching, 49 likes. Can we please get the likes up? I do know that I started off with technical difficulties, but if you all could do me a favor, it's free. Tap the screen, it don't cost a thing. Please hit the like button so that it alerts others that we are live. Um, so I appreciate it. Good morning, Sharon. Your rawness was realness, though. Thank you, DG. I'm just glad Black women are being shown in such an amazing light. We all know certain shows are hell bent on making us look bad, so I love this. Thank you. The also innocent one. The entire podcast is a movement, and I, for one, want it to become a series. The dynamic of having content creators and a subscriber discussing topics that women are in tune with is definitely needed. Thank you, Alf Mizzle. I appreciate that. Ro React said, kicking it recording, you're gonna say how you feel, ain't you? I'm gonna get my point out, ain't a road. Why I can't never shut up? I got to get my point out, child. I've been like, Lord have mercy. My mama, I see now I understand. Now I understand some things. Cause child, um, let's see. Somebody had a chokehold in their wine glass, baby. Somebody was drinking it. Somebody had the wine glass the whole time. Why couldn't little sis put their glass down, child? Ooh, that tickled me watching that back. You were okay. It was just a little Stella Rosa. Yeah, the little Stella Rosa had, baby, me and Stella had a whole conversation. Um, Watching from the bushes, not feeling well. We're sending you well wishes. All the tea in China. Hopefully you get well soon. You're taking care of yourself. You're resting. Sending you good vibes, positive energy. And get well soon. All the queens were on fire. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, everybody held their own, everybody did their thing, and it was good. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. If you haven't watched, go check it out, Queening in the City over on Queen Sheba's page. Um, yeah, and run up those numbers. Thank y'all for the positivity. It was really, really fun. Can't wait to do more. And the feedback has been amazing. So thank y'all, ladies. Thank y'all so much. This would actually be dope if Mel added this to her network. Mel, I know you was in the chat last night. I know you watched last night. The people say they want to see it on Nubian TV. Okay, I'm just the messenger, Melody. The people said they want to see it on Nubian TV. Good morning, V Jackson's blessings to you as well, my good sis. Thank you, Inez. Y'all did a great job. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Hey, good sugar. So we about to get into the hot topics. Y'all know I try to give it a few minutes to let everybody come in. I did have a few issues at the beginning, but it looks like it's being worked out. Good morning, sugar. Beautiful mods in the courthouse. All of you ladies rocked it last night. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Hey, Granny, Grammy of three. Good morning, beautiful chat. Let me say, baby girl, you held your own last night. I was proud of you, ladies. It was everything. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Speaking into existence. Come on, Melody Cherie, put it on Nubian TV. The people said they want it on Nubian Melody. Okay. Hey Brenda, good morning. Good morning. My sugar foot was standing on her square. I loved your rawness. You were needed, and so was your perspective. I love how all of you gel well together and perspectives as a whole. Thank you, Chronicles of Kim K. Thank you, my good sis. I appreciate it. Hey Tia P, you enjoyed the podcast last night. Thank you. If BET is revamping their program, this will be a good fit for a talk show geared towards Black women. Thank you, DG. Come on, BET. Come on, BC. Come on, anybody. Come on, pick us up. I saw some of it. I'm proud of you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all get your package ready and then pitch it. Absolutely. So, some things are in the work from, the feedback. There is a episode 2 coming out. I don't know when it will drop. There will be, but when I get the information, of course, I will give it to you all. Um, because we did shoot more than that. And we are planning to do more, if I can say that. I don't know what I can say. But thank you for the feedback. We appreciate it. Thank you all, ladies. Thank you so much. Hey, Shay Pizzle. I have to watch the replay today. We had a senior night, so I missed it, but I saw the Q&A and y'all did good. Child, StreamYard was playing with me on that Q&A. StreamYard kicked me out. I could not hear, but I'm sure, the ladies held it down. And I didn't even know it was streaming on my side, so that might have been an issue. But yeah, StreamYard was StreamYarding for me today and last night. StreamYard been playing. So we're about to get into some of these hot topics. I appreciate y'all for the positive feedback. I appreciate y'all. I saw y'all in the chat holding it down in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I appreciate, y'all just letting us be who we are, letting us have our opinions. We won't always agree on every subject, everybody. That's something that we would just have to know as grown people. We will always see things through our lens, through our experiences, through our mindset, and that's okay as long as we have healthy dialogue behind it. Now some people do have selective ass hearing. Some people have selective ass hearing, and those type of people be getting on my damn nerves. But I'm gonna overlook it because it was so much more positivity, so much more positivity. But some of y'all got selective ass hearing, and y'all hear what y'all want to hear, and y'all take parts of what y'all want to hear, and y'all apply it. And so, y'all, uh, uh, yeah, I'm just leave it at that. Some of y'all have selective ass hearing, cause I know y'all heard when I was saying certain things, and y'all still took it and ran with it the other way. But anyway, back to the positivity. We're gonna keep it positive. We're gonna keep it positive. Hey, good sugar.
Hey, Courtney. Hey, Courthouse. Nah,
Hey. Hey, two superstar. Okay.
you did
So
wonderful last night.
thank you.
I loved it, and I want to see more. You did a great job. Even the idea you guys put together was a great job. It was awesome. I was truly um, I was truly inspired by all of your bravery and faith to even make this project come together. So congratulations.
Thank you, good sugar. I appreciate it. We're about to get into these hot topics, sugar. I'm glad you came up because I'll be looking for you. I know Lala is sick right now. And I ain't seen her pop in the chat yet, but get well to Lala. We're gonna get into these hot topics, and I need your input, sis. Okay, so Kim Butler said Carlos King is gonna steal your idea. Be careful. Hey, Kim Butler. Nettie said it was awesome if On picked it up as a real black excellence. Thank you, Nettie. Come on, Nettie. You
Absolutely.
better speak that word. We got Superstar in the building. Hill 75 said you were 7th Avenue ready, even though you left yours there, skin on point, baby. Because I had on the 7th Avenue body oil and did. Legs were glistening all over my body. Okay. Um, Braylon Lee said he's about to go on tour once again. Great job. Thank you, Braylon. Thank you for stopping through. Tamika Williams said, yay, Court. Woo, woo. Great job. Thank you, Tamika. I appreciate it. Hey, Purple Unicorn. I love the panel idea with an occasional guest panelist to cover hot topics, news you can use, and topics specific to issues that Black women are interested in. DG, send all of your information. You have great ideas. Be sure to drop in Queen Sheba's inbox. This is actually her project. She's bringing me, and the other ladies along for the ride. So I'm sure she would love the feedback. I'm
Courtney.
sure she would love the feedback. Um, y'all need to send that to Dawn Michelle. Absolutely, absolutely. Y'all send all your ideas to Queen Sheba now. I ain't got no pull. I ain't got no weight. But yes, thank y'all for the feedback. It's appreciated. We about to jump into these hot topics. Topic number 1. You ready, good sugar?
I'm ready.
Okay, so topic number 1, we're gonna talk about Funky Dineva. We're gonna talk about Funky Dineva. So apparently last night, Funky and the Junkie Bunch got over there talking about the millimeters are the cause of Heavenly and Carlos King no longer doing Messy Mondays together.
What?
Funky Neva over there saying that the millimeter started to call Heavenly's business. We are the reason that Black was shut down because we were calling the city on, or millimeters were calling the city on Marceau and Black, and the fan base is doing too much. Millimeters are doing too much, and it's a cause for a lot of these relationships not working. People were calling Heavenly's dental office. So y'all mean to tell me all this ish Heavenly do on not only Messy Mondays, on her own lives and YouTube. Y'all mean to tell me that everything is blamed on the millimeters? Y'all seriously doing that? Y'all seriously
That's
telling
crazy.
me that Funky is said, and we watched it play out on the series. We watched it play out on Love and Marriage Huntsville, that the city issues Marceau had came from the locals and the church and the local councilmen. So how is that a millimeter issue? What are your thoughts on that, Good Sugar?
Yeah, that's what they doing, starting they bashing again. That is not a millimeter issue. Why? Well, first of all, let me just say I'm glad that you keep putting the millimeters in your mouth and let us own all this real estate in your head. But that's totally false. I don't know. I think it's a bashing session. I think that he hit the flying monkeys bell and everybody coming out with their little scripts. That's the way I see it.
Exactly, because I'm trying to figure out all this. First of all, like I told you, I Heavenly was spitting a lot of venom over there on something that she really didn't have any emotional ties to, or you claim you don't watch the show, but you had a lot of venom, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
that you were spitting, especially towards Mel. So I feel like it was the millimeter banter, the whole, dragging of Melody. I feel like that was fed to you, because where did that come from? Because clearly when Mel brought out that red phone, you had a good rapport with her. And then
Mm-hmm.
that week that Marquez came onto the show, which was actually what exposed you and Carlos, and you called that bad edit comment, and you and Carlos were having it, y'all were having that texting a wrestling match back and forth. That's when you all fell out because of the comments you made. He was already in his feelings. Carlos was already in his feelings. But Heavenly makes a lot of derogatory comments to suggest that Shanita would actually would want to sleep or sleep with Martell. That's disgusting. That's way too far.
Mm-hmm.
It goes beyond jokes. Like, that's disgusting to even say that about another woman. So I think people need to start taking responsibility for the hate that they spew, um,
Mm-hmm.
and what they say. Brenda said we need to sue him
I,
for defamation.
I agree, but he can't point out a specific millimeter. How do we know who's a millimeter or not? This is just their narrative at this point. It's no truth. It's no truth in this. This is just his narrative. This is the narrative that they go to. Is nothing backing those false claims.
Somebody's mama said, I'll take the blame. FMC says, if y'all notice, there is a stir of the pot going on right now about the Flying Monkeys. Notice how CK and Stormy talked about one topic, but the clip shown on his premiere shows was about the millimeters. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh,
Mhm.
uh-oh. We got a surprise guest.
Hey,
Superstar.
Tootsie.
Hey, I'm in the courthouse. I'm in the courthouse. Hey y'all, how y'all
Hey,
doing? Hey
Superstar,
Courtney.
what do I
Hey
owe the
Sugar
pleasure
Sugar.
of this? What
Hey,
do I owe
Tootsie.
the pleasure of the
I'm
superstar
sorry, I forgot
gracing?
I had something playing in the background, y'all. Listen, I had to come up when you hit this topic right here, Courtney and Sugar,
Come on.
because Sugar, it's your fault. It's your fault that they now.
What? How? What did I do? I come to.
It's, it's your fault because when you got on that panel and you said that they owe Dr. Shanita an apology, and that following Monday Dr. Heavenly apologized, for real, for real, apologized. That's what started it all. They know it's whatever happened between Shanita, Dr. Shanita, and Dr. Heavenly, and Carlos. Because Carlos now, I mean, we're hearing, and I'm hoping that they said that we may hear it this weekend, or we may hear it right before the season start again. But it was a lot more people that was mad at Carlos King at that Fred Hampton concert. Girl, they were bringing the devil up in that concert,
No,
and there's audio. So
no.
whatever he said, yes, there's an audio. Sugar, it's your fault. You
I
should have
can't.
never done an apology.
Nope, nope. I'm not gonna take that. I can't bear in peace. What's right is right. She is too old to be that disrespectful. You know
I
what I'm saying?
know.
That's all I was
Yes.
just really trying to bring. I'm trying to bring accountability to this
Mm-hmm.
this whole community, because I just think that it's irresponsible to just totally negate away from the conviction of Martell, and to turn this
Right.
whole narrative. So any way
Right.
I can, I'm gonna keep on bringing it back to the donkey. Period.
Right.
Not the
Right. And I'm
donkey.
glad you do. But
Jackass.
I heard Funky D look I heard his little spiel about the millimeters. And the fact remains to me is that he's just another one, just like Tasha K, who can get up and say whatever he wants without fact checking, showing proof for anything.
I wonder
And
what
people
is these
just gonna
people's
believe it.
issues
People
with
even
this
watch the
country.
show would sit up there in his chat and would sit up and say, "You right, you right, you right," and they know what is played out on TV. And I don't appreciate those are the dangerous ones to me because people
Mhm.
get so caught up into their aura, their energy, their lies, and they really change the way they don't even think anymore.
I agree.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yes,
I'm trying to figure out what is all these people's issues with Melody, because y'all don't have personal issues. This is an issue that you had to apparently pick up from somebody else, because pushing this narrative, pushing this fan base thing is insane. Because Funky, your people always in, okay, so we could say the same thing about you, because the Junkie Bunch always in Michelle AT comments harassing her pertaining to you.
right, right,
That's facts.
I
right.
mean,
You, I
it's the
think
audacity.
when
Pot me kettle.
you
I
know what,
think they got a
Courtney,
script. I think that
they
all
they
of them are reading a script into this
they
whole
are.
yes. Everybody,
'Cause you
everybody playing they play, right? Right to it.
right, right, right. Because we were told that those two specifically, CK and Funky D, they thought they were going to be the new gatekeepers. I'm
Yes.
just saying.
They did.
They thought they really were going to be the new gatekeepers, and now here we go.
Picking
CK
up what
done
they put
ran off
together.
the own to do 2 episodes of this mess that he's doing.
Mm,
Two
mm.
episodes of
Hey,
this
Yeah.
Simone.
reality with the king. So what was the purpose of this?
And
Right.
I
To
really wanted to go over that because I know a lot of people didn't want to talk about Carlos, and it wasn't more or less the conversation on Carlos. I wanted to focus on the dialogue, and I should have ran with the show anyway, so we can have that dialogue. I just
Courtney,
wanted
you
to
can't listen
show
to us.
how the conversation, when it's focused, Stormy has so much going on. She's supposed to be the number one on TikTok. She's supposed to have left the show. She has all this going on with these new products. Why was the conversation still focused around Mel and the millimeters? That's kind of what the dialogue that I wanted to go. Why does nobody can nobody ever focus on self and what they have going on? Why does the conversation always go back to melody, millimeters? It's insane. Hey, Simone.
Hey, Simone.
Good
Hey,
morning,
Simone.
ladies. Good
How
morning,
you doing?
ladies. I'm
I
good.
think Courtney, in this case, with this show, these 2 episodes that he's doing, starring her, Weather Girl, and Marceau, I think this is their last little initiation that they must just go ahead on and do so they can go ahead and get what they need to get out of Carlos King, whatever
Mm,
he promised them. Because right now, if the girl had been saying, even when she had that little chin strap on her head, that she doesn't want to talk about the show, she's not going to speak about the show, and you the number one guest, the first guest
right.
to speak about the show on this platform. So I really think that he may have promised her an opportunity because all you need is some money to get, you know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Isn't that what Mel told Simone Red Wine? that you don't think, you just don't come up with an idea to say, here we go, boom. You got to have
Right.
some change with that thing. And
Right.
and I really think that he made some promises. They're acting it out, and boom, and that's what it is. The
And that's
show's
what
coming
it
through.
is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's it.
He's still gonna milk it for all he can, for all he can.
And what you think, Simone? What you got to add to it, Simone?
Oh my goodness. I came up here for FD and his deviant behind. He will say and do anything after he gets that check, Cash App, Venmo, whatever he gets from Carlos. Okay. Allegedly, and in my opinion, that's how he rolls. It's all about the money for him. And he's just I think he's, in my opinion, I think he's a junkie, a very intelligent, you know, highly intelligent junkie, but
High
he's a hater
functioning.
just the same. He is one of those people who, whatever they pay him, he will do and try to spend it any which way he wants to. And him not doing any research, and all of a sudden, like you said before, all that crap, I'm trying not to cuss, all that crap that Elaine does to them women on that show, ain't no one called her office before.
That's what I'm
Now,
saying.
come on now.
Hold
Come
on.
on, 'cause she has done some horrendous things way before we get to Melody. Okay? So, and they just now calling it lies. Lies. All lies. To me, you know how when the police are investigating the case, you see it on TV, they had their little chalkboard and they have someone in the middle who's the target. Melody's the target. Everything CK does in a roundabout way, he's going to shape it, form it so that it can make her look bad in some light. You got someone who's making millions on TikTok sitting there, and you sitting up here talking about Melody. You ain't nothing interesting about this girl. Although I do agree, I don't think she's a star, but ain't nothing interesting about her that you can't have sole focus on everything she did during the season. Now, I didn't look at it. I'm just going by what I've heard people who have looked at it, the commentary that they've given, because I refuse to give him any views.
Mm-hmm.
But why does everything turn back to Melody? It's impossible for her to have her hand in everything that goes wrong there, in all their relationships and all their interactions. Everything turns back to her. And it's because the head snake in charge, he despises her. And every trick they have come up with has failed miserably and turned back on them. But he doesn't get enough. Just like any snake, any demon, they don't get enough. They're going to keep going and keep going and keep going. So anything that Funky, Elaine, and I'm very interested to hear about this, hear these recordings on this, what happened at the gospel concert and whatnot. I can't wait to hear how that rolls out.
Not they showed
It's a
out at the
lot of
gospel
stuff.
concert, child.
Huh?
I said, not the people showing out at the concert, child.
Well, I want to hear what
Well,
Miss Shanita said. I want to hear how it went down, because anything that CK says, I think he was trying to get in front of something. Something really went nasty, because he will lie straight to your face, looking dead you in
yes,
your
he will.
eye. He
Cook
will
'em.
lie.
Cook
Okay?
'em.
He will lie. Just look like how he's trying to lie around the Candy situation and all that. Because Candy, they got bigger fish to fry. They up and they way surpassed him now. So they
Yeah.
ain't worried about, what happened in the past with him. But you see, he never touches those subjects that put him into question. He don't touch the Phaedra subject. He don't touch the Candy subject too much. He'll lie. He is a liar. And I think for years his lies were protected in the onset, the beginnings of reality TV, because it was all new. It was all, you just believe what you saw on TV. You know what I mean? You just thought that, okay, this is how it is. At least for me, I'm like, okay, this is what they're doing. But knowing how he works and operates, he edits things and does things so that it can come. And I'm sure all producers do that. So I'm not going to just say he's the only one. But for sure, here right now, it is all targets, all guns. Or sorry. All pow-pows are pointed towards our girl Mel. Point blank. Period. That's
Every time.
what they're trying to do. They're trying to get her any which way they can. And I'm sorry, I ain't had my coffee and I ain't coffee.
You
I'm
made some
fixing it
great
now.
points.
Let me get back.
No, you put it down somehow.
Period. Tamika Williams said, if Stormy brought Trisha and Ken on, why do they never speak on that? Come on now. Love Key says, I say to them, prove it. Purple Unicorn says, no, I'm not going to be able to get this image out of my head. Kim says, Dr. Heavenly said the people was calling and coming to her office before Messy Mondays. But now see, now they got somebody to blame. Now they could run with that narrative instead of keeping it real, like we didn't watch in real
Exactly.
time. Those of us that saw Messy Mondays and we saw when Marquez was on there and Heavenly made that bad edit comment, as if we did not see the decline in how they began to behave towards each other on the episode.
Exactly.
Right.
We watched
Right.
it. We
Yep.
saw
And
it.
she's a reality star, and she knows for a fact how they piece things together and how one thing is said out of the scene and piece with another thing to make it seem the type of way. And that is a bad edit. It may be a
Exactly.
smooth edit for them, but it's still a bad edit because you don't get context around anything.
Exactly. So
And Dr.
I
Heavenly, I'm sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
It's affecting Dr. Heavenly, as far as like I feel personally. At the end of the day, it was only gonna last so long. She did not look right. She did not look right at all in that light. Like for her to try to, jump in that script for Kiki and he, no, the things that to the level that it went to was disgusting. So, it was bound to happen that she was gonna pull back. So it's not the millimeters. It's because you tried to use the millimeters as
A scapegoat.
exactly as an scapegoat, and you failed because all the proof is on our side. So that's that on
So
that.
the innocent instigator says Carlos gonna have his handfuls now that Martell done went and said he didn't have income. He didn't have income when he said
Oh
that.
yeah, they airing them out over on the Pinky
Shout
the
out
house.
to Pinky. Yeah.
Yeah, tell them too. She
Oh,
I
said
y'all
some
know I
real.
missed
it's
it.
bad,
Go ahead.
y'all.
On that.
It's
What?
so bad.
I fell asleep. What happened?
Well, she pulled out his bankruptcy documents, his Chapter 7 bankruptcy documents, where he said right there in November 2020 that he didn't have no income, he ain't had no job,
He said he ain't had no
that,
income
you
and
know what
no
I'm
job
saying?
on the TV show.
But we all know that's not right. Just in April, you had about $34,000.
So wait a
Child.
He
minute.
lied.
Is he being
He
brought
lied
up
in
on
bank.
bankruptcy fraud charges?
She said part two. Some more coming tonight.
Oh
Some
my
more stuff.
goodness.
They're
Oh,
they're pulling it.
Child,
They
y'all don't
pulling
be
it
keeping
all
me
out
up,
on him.
okay? Let me go head over there to
The
Pinky
gift
the
they keep
housewife.
on giving.
Let me
Yeah,
head over to
and
Pinky the housewife and catch up on this tea.
yeah,
And
yeah.
watch the
Shout out
show
to
from
Pinky Baby.
shout out to Pinky. Hey Miss Blackberry. Hey Rabbits Running. Don't y'all give those clowns no clicks and views. Mushmouth Devilish and Nucky Dineva Junkie with their messy asses and CK and his big nose. Martell is gonna be charged with bankruptcy fraud. Baby Martell got a lot of karma coming. So I think we should just sit back and watch the rise and
Hmm.
fall. Why they doing documentaries? I need them to do a documentary on the rise and fall of Martell Hope, okay?
Exactly.
Because we watching it in real time.
That's what I'm saying. We have enough data,
We got enough.
hmm
right?
And you know
We
what I
got enough.
find interesting with Marceau and them fighting City Hall, fighting the deacon, fighting the pastor, fighting the neighbors, fighting everybody. That the whole to me is all scam because no one does that much, and you own a business in a neighborhood. And now we're seeing that this man was going out here taking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from people saying that he was going to build this. He was going to build a house there. And if he still has a job now, there's something wrong with Carlos, y'all. And that's the reason why they keep coming at Mel. This man has literally committed so many crimes in the state of Alabama. And this network own and ITV still allows him to show his face on this show, and that's a shame.
They
Mhm.
still allow him, knowing the fact that he's been convicted. It's like, I don't know, at some point it has to be some type of sanctions. I know they say this goes on other shows, but at some point, especially when it's harassment of another person that's on the exact same show, at some point we have to say, are we going to protect this person? Are we going to let this type of behavior? We're in the era of exposure. We've gone past the Me Too movement. It's so much now in this time that couldn't fly back years ago. So why is this still being allowed? That's the part that I don't understand. I don't care what happened years ago or what happened on other shows. We're in 2024. Why is somebody that's convicted of harassing somebody else on the same show, still allowed to film and still allowed to gain an income from that show? It shouldn't be allowed.
Well, and also that I 100% agree. But also, he's not interesting unless he's jumping up, hollering, acting a fool, which I understand that gets numbers. But tell me what scene that he can hold when he's just acting normal that you like are really engaged in. Mel is interesting. You want to see what move she's about to do next. You want to see what she's doing. He's not interested. So for them to keep holding him there and allowing him to stay there, it's disgusting because he's not even talented. You know what I mean? He's not even engaging.
Absolutely. I agree. Alf MC says Martell has gone through large amounts of money is an indication of he owes some street people. This dude sold his mom's home, stole from his wife at the time, stole from a contract. That's what I'm saying. Like, is it
Mm.
is it DRUG at this point? Like, what is it?
It's gambling, in my
Gambling? Got a
Yeah,
opinion,
gambling?
that's what
allegedly.
like. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lala. Hope you're feeling better, Lala. We love you.
Hey,
Y'all,
la la
I
la
told them in
la.
members only, Lala. I told them I was gonna get you together, baby. Because baby, when I tell y'all Lala was trying to give me the business in the comments last night, y'all,
I was reading them.
Lala will get me together in the comments, y'all. Lala said, "Get away from me with that rubbish." That's
Rubbish.
basically what that's basically what Lala told me in the comments last night, y'all.
Hope you feeling better, Lala.
But
Yeah.
we
Hope
love
you
you,
feel
Lala.
better,
Sending
la la.
love. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you got your voice back. Make sure you're drinking lots of fluids, Lala. Get well soon so you can come back up here and and talk about this rubbish with us, okay? Because we miss you up here. It's
Absolutely.
T says, I think that Love and Marriage
Mhm.
Huntsville has totally changed the game in reality TV. I mean, every one of them on that show has nothing except male. Stormy just got lucky with her hair care line. Stormy just got lucky. I agree. I agree. Stormy just, hit the jackpot over there on TikTok. But again, I think that's just a personal thing. I know somebody in the chat was saying, TikTok is for everybody. It is, but I don't know. A lot of people, TikTok was never appealing to me. It still
Me
isn't.
either. Me either. I never
I'm
go over
old
there
enough
for
to
real.
support male, but TikTok is not appealing to me. It's not an app for me. So I see why my son, my kid, I see young people on there all the time. So, that's why she appeals to them. Look at her product. Look at how she markets her products. It's marketed towards younger people. It's not
Mhm.
look at her. It looks
Yeah.
like
And people
jelly and
that be
stuff.
on them
No grown people want
trends,
that.
and people that be on them trends,
NBA,
trends followers.
right.
Hmm.
NBA Stormy.
NBA Stormy. Hey Miss Deborah. Hey Somali Queen.
Hey,
Hey,
somebody. Hey, y'all.
hey
Hey,
everybody. Let me see. Lala said, nah, I didn't do that. Lala, I seen you. I seen you like Moses, baby. I seen you.
hey,
Um,
Court. Do you
uh-huh.
remember? Do you remember in the Houston trip
Hmm.
when they got into the argument and Mel was saying where I used to go to the hotels to get some time away and to
Uh-huh.
relax, and you used to go to the casino?
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Sure did. But
okay.
you know what? I think that the best thing Melody could have done was get away from Martell,
Mm.
because if you look at his spending habits, I don't think Martell was bringing in the money, because of course now we know that Martell don't have, he got a bird's brain. I think that he was spending all of that woman's money, you know, she thought he was making investment. I don't know what she thought he was doing with the money, but we know that he was buying, you know, matching BMWs and buying, you know, Louis bags and all types of stuff. I definitely think that he has a spending problem because who moves that many times? Look how many times Martell has moved house to house
Drop the link,
since
Courtney,
his
for
divorce.
Lala.
Huh?
Exactly.
Lala, I want you to drop the link.
Oh, okay. Let me drop the
Sorry to
link.
interrupt you.
Yay! Y'all,
Yay, Lala
we
got her
had
voice
the
back, y'all. She can get away from her that rubbish.
Yeah,
Um,
tell her to get away from us with
You
that
on
rubbish.
something, Courtney. You keep saying what you just said. You on something.
yeah,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
You
you
on
telling
are.
you.
something. 'Cause I don't
Because
understand you moving that many times.
he has spending issues. Let me add Lala. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Lala.
Hey, ladies, excuse me, Miss Courtney. Okay, I'm sick, but I'ma clear my name. Boo, what you talking about?
Lala.
la la.
I said
Hello,
not Lala
ladies.
down here getting me.
Excuse my manners, ladies. But I need to get my sister together because she's trying to play on me. Girl, what I say?
I love you, Lala.
I love
She
you
didn't think
too,
But
Court.
that voice coming
you
in
were down there
strong.
popping on me. Lala said, I don't agree. What you said,
Oh
I
yeah,
can't even
yeah,
remember
yeah.
what
I
you
did
said.
say that.
I think it was about the Diddy stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a Diddy stuff. No, I agree
But it
with you in
wasn't you,
some
it was somebody in that
aspects.
chat. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. It was somebody in that chat pissing me off. Everybody else I
Ooh.
can overlook because I understand that we're gonna have difference of opinions. I don't, I always tell y'all stand on y'all square, say how y'all feel. If I don't agree, y'all know I'm gonna say I don't agree. And we gonna talk about it, we're gonna live to talk another. It was one person pissing me off. But I said, you guys, I believe Diddy did all that shit they said he did. Then I proceeded to say, because we're on this subject of Black people, I can't remember how I worded it, but because we're on the subject of Black people, take Diddy out of the equation. I'm talking about in general. And then I went to talking about how white people protect their own. I told y'all, take Diddy out. I'm not talking about him because I believe he did that shit. And people still was giving me pressure like, are y'all listening?
But I was listening.
Not you,
I
Lala.
agreed
Not
with you on that part. I agreed wholeheartedly with that part because when I used to be out and about in New York and that, I used to hear it.
you.
I remember I was invited to, me and my friends were invited to a party and they were like, a friend of mine goes, no way you're going. And we didn't go because they pre-warned us. I understand all of that. And I also understood the fact that you personally were saying, as Black people, as a community, we don't protect each other.
And
For
I agree with
example,
that.
with that, what's his name? The one that, allegedly died in jail. That one, he was
Epstein.
protected for years, but so was Diddy. Diddy was protected for years.
Mhm.
And the Black community did protect him because they were going to his parties, they were partaking in all of that. Do you understand what I mean, Courtney? So they did
I
do
think
all
it
of
was
that.
more of, I don't think it was more protection. I think it was more a lot of people are culprits.
Okay, that's true. But what I mean protection as in like
Mhm.
um the word didn't go out
Mhm.
publicly
Yeah.
on the media. That's what I mean
Yeah.
protection. Black people
Okay.
protected him that way. It was on
Mhm.
the streets. Like you would, if you're in New York, you in Miami, you in
Mhm.
LA, you know what Diddy does. So
Mhm.
in the streets knew, but the
Mhm.
media and everything else didn't knew. That's why I
Mhm.
didn't agree with that because I knew that he was protected in that aspect because the media didn't know what this man been doing for years, but the streets did. But
Oh, the
I
media knows,
understood your
Lala.
points.
The
They
media,
knew. Then they
the
knew.
media knows. The
But they
media
never
Yeah.
knows.
reported it. When I say they
Oprah
didn't
and
report
them
on it.
know. They know. They
Yeah,
knew
but
that
they
Yeah.
didn't report it
him
though. They didn't
because no, no,
report
no,
it.
no. But the people who are over
Not Miss
Diddy
Deborah.
are
Hold on.
over
Hold on. I ain't trying
him.
to stop y'all. Not Miss Deborah said I looked at you cross-eyed on some of your comments too. Miss Deborah, I'm about to drop the link for you. I'm about to drop the link for you, Miss Deborah. Y'all about to stand
I'm
on
about to
business
drop
this morning. I'm
down.
about to drop the link for Miss Deborah. Come on, Miss
Wait,
Deborah.
Courtney, I just wanted to clear that up, innit? I didn't want you out
No,
here
no,
telling
no.
people
I'm
things, all
joking,
right?
Lala. You know I
I know
love you
you won't,
down.
love.
And
I love you.
we're not gonna always agree. We're gonna have disagreements. I love you down. I respect you saying Cause we sisters. I respect you saying I don't agree. It's no problem. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
No, I know, and
Um,
I love you for that. And
yeah,
that's why I say you a superstar. You really was.
yeah.
Girl, you looked
Mhm.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you
Love the
made your
Jays.
points clear and you stood your ground. You was you, unapologetically you, and I loved it. That's why I called you a superstar. You was a superstar. Many, 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 many more to come for you, love. You know I support you. I've been your
Thank
day one support, and I'm just proud of how far you've come, and you should be proud of yourself too. It
Come on,
takes
Miss Deborah. I done dropped
courage.
that link, Miss Deborah. 'Cause I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Mhm.
Prince
You
of
know
Peace,
what,
my little
Lala?
bro. He
Yes,
I'm
said he.
love.
sorry. I think how you
Mhm.
doing?
Hey,
And baby,
Pooh.
your voice
Hey,
sounds
Pooh.
strong. Courtney
Yes,
wasn't
it
ready for
do.
that when you came through strong with that voice. I'm glad you feel better.
I
Yes.
I love listen, I love Courtney. Me and Courtney have had disagreements. We haven't always agreed, you know. In the palace, me and Courtney came for each other before. Courtney, do you remember?
Yes, I
When I said
remember.
men and women can't be friends, so miss me with that, yeah? And you're like,
Yeah,
excuse me, we
I
can be
Yep.
remember that.
friends. Do you remember that, Courtney?
Yeah.
I
So I
remember.
love that about her.
But
Yeah,
I love
I
Lala.
remember that.
So we gonna disagree and we gonna make up
Exactly.
and we gonna live to
Yeah, it
disagree
doesn't
another
matter.
day.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Miss Deborah.
Hey girl, hey. Hello
Hey.
Hey, Miss
ladies. Some of my
Hey.
How you
favorites
doing,
are
Deborah.
up. Is
Deborah?
that Sugar up there?
Yes, it's sugar.
Okay,
Oh
yeah,
my
you guys are
God.
hilarious. Sugar, Lala, and Simone. I always want to hear from y'all and
You
never
ready
want
to
to be on
drop
your
that link
bad side.
down, Miss Deborah?
Uh-oh.
I just want to say something real quick. The way Lala says that the B word is hilarious. Every time I hear her say it, I'm like, oh my God,
Oh, so
it's
the
so
B,
funny.
did you say the B word? What? The
Yeah, you know
B?
what I mean. The B is
Okay.
for the H.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's hilarious. But anyway, so
Thank
so
you.
here's where I was looking at you. I didn't want to say side eye. I said cross eyed on purpose.
Okay.
Um, when you were talking about not just the Diddy stuff, because I understand, that
Mhm.
you agree that he's done some horrible things.
Mhm.
I think he's right where he should be.
Mhm.
But anyway, no. But the part about us, like the comments about how our community kind of like will uh we'll not
Mhm.
tear each other down, but
Mhm.
go after each other, whatever.
Mhm.
My stance is holding each other accountable. Just for the fact that because we've had so many problems, why would you ever cover up or be involved or
Mhm.
anything with anybody who's doing stuff to other black people?
Mhm.
That would have been my only point. On the comment, me looking that way,
Mhm.
because I hear it a lot how we tear each other down and all that. No, I call it, and we do. Now, trust me, we do. We
Mhm.
do. But we also hold each other accountable. And I don't
Mhm.
think there's been enough accountability. Diddy and all the other players and actors in this have been able to get away with things because they have money,
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
So that's what I feel like we should hold them even more accountable, because they have so many resources. It could be
Mhm.
used for so many other things to help bring our community up. Now, Diddy has contributed to charities and all of that stuff,
Mhm.
but to me, that goes out the window if you're doing all those other things. You
I
know,
get I
like how
get you,
many
Miss
young,
Deborah.
yeah. And the last thing I'll say, how many young people
Mhm. Mhm.
came to him, all excited, think, okay, he can help me with my career
Mhm.
and all that stuff. That's the thing that bothers me the most. Like, he had
Mhm.
all these young people. Because my grandson, my oldest grandson, who's 21,
Mhm.
just turned 21. He wants to be a rapper so bad. Child, when I tell y'all, I'm tired of hearing that shit. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to be a supportive grandmother, but that
Right.
everything starts to sound the same to me. So
Yeah.
I'd rather hit jazz. But that's the thing that really really bothers me. And it was
Mhm.
so many of them who watched it go on, who played in it, who covered it up. I'm not checking for them. I ain't supporting them. The heck, I don't care if they black or what.
Mhm.
All that stuff they did, they need to be held accountable. So I look at it from, we're holding each other accountable.
Okay.
So that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted
Yeah.
to say. I
And
just
thank you,
get
Miss
kind of
Deborah.
bothered sometimes when I hear people say how don't know the white people don't do that. They don't tear their people, all that kind of that. And I'm
That's
61, by
incorrect.
the way.
We
And
just hold them
let me
accountable
Hmm.
how it's
clarify.
out.
Let me
Yeah.
clarify my statements because I think
Hmm.
I totally respect it and I agree with what you said, Miss Deborah. And I thank you for coming up. What I
Hmm.
was saying was, again, I think that people missed, and sometimes I don't articulate myself properly. And sometimes when you're in deep in a conversation, you can miss certain things. What I was saying was, and I did try to specify that I'm not speaking of I was speaking generally in the Black population more so than directly on the Diddy situation. So I tried to make that clarification like, okay, I said, whatever they said Diddy did, I believe that shit. I think he's getting his karma. And then I moved on to the issue of Black people in general. So I wasn't really talking directly about Diddy. What I'm
Hmm.
saying is not that I definitely think that we have an accountability issue, but we can go back into talking about slavery, colorism. A lot of things contribute to this situation
That's
that
true.
the Black community is in. What I am saying is when it comes to Black people, not saying that, okay, now let's go to the Diddy situation. Not saying that Diddy stories, again, have been around since I was young. I believe he did it. We've seen the video. He deserves to be in jail. I think a lot of people assisted him. A lot of people were culprits. What I say, though, is that when it comes to Black people, we will
Hmm.
start to just like, okay, let me give y'all an example here. Do y'all know that psychic? Some of y'all don't know, won't know who I'm talking about, but it's a psychic on YouTube, Sloan Bella. She has made
Mhm.
some predictions that have actually come to pass or people think have come to pass. But her predictions are a lot of the time centered towards Black people. Abercrombie and Finch's former CEO was just found to have a sex trafficking ring.
Mhm.
And white men do this quite often. It's always on a small scale story. We'll print the story and then the story disappears and it's not Diddy, they have made a hotline. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be a hotline, but I'm just saying look at the difference because people like the sensationalism, whether it's real, false. People like the sensationalism, but when it's white people cover that shit up. I'm not saying it's right or wrong either way. I'm just pointing out the differences in how white people behave. White people will cover theirs. White people, Epstein was let out of prison on the weekends when he was
Hmm.
doing his time. They let each other go through tunnels, all types of shit. Hugh Hefner was doing all kinds of. It's like when white people do it, they do not. When Black people do something, we gonna dig up your auntie, cousins, nephew, nieces. We gonna drag your kids into it. We gonna drag your uncle from that's twice removed, 3 times. We gonna bring up every sense. It don't matter if it's true. We not checking for facts. We not gonna fact check these people's stories. We gonna just run with anything bad we want to hear. We gonna run it in the ground. And again, I'm not saying it's right or wrong either way. I'm saying it's a difference in how we always hold white people standards to everything else, but we don't hold their standards in how they ride for theirs. And I'm not saying we need to ride for Diddy. I'm just saying I'm pointing out the obvious in the difference of how white and Blacks do things
I
when it
agree.
comes to
I
Okay.
their
agree
That's
Okay.
with
why
Well,
my
you.
thing. My thing
where
is,
I agree with what you said, I do agree with that. What I also think is, first of all of the white people you just mentioned,
Mhm,
these people are not. I'm not going to say they're not well known because they are,
mhm,
but they're
mhm,
not out there. They're not flamboyant. You know what I mean? They're not all
mhm,
over the place. That is, what should I say?
mhm.
They're not as visible
I know what
as
you're
some
saying.
of them.
Mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm,
So there's not been a lot of opportunity for people to see what they're doing because Diddy. Now this is just related to Diddy
mhm,
because Diddy was known for these parties that everybody was talking about, for his lifestyle, just always, flexing and showing money and, all these kinds of things.
mhm,
I think some of that has to do with why he's getting so much heat right now.
mhm,
It's not just because he's Black. I think it's because of the lifestyle.
mhm,
And it's just, he just brings more attention. Everybody knows him. You know what I mean? Harvey,
mhm,
Epstein on him. I didn't even know who the heck they were. I heard the names, but
Mhm.
to me, they were not familiar.
Right.
Not really.
So I get
No, but
that
Courtney,
too.
could I just say I disagree with
Mhm.
Deborah on that aspect,
Okay.
and I also
I do
agree
too.
with you, Courtney. But I also I also don't agree with it. It's a 50-50. The reason being, ladies, please
Mhm.
understand, we are black. Do you understand? We
Mm-hmm.
are black. This
Mm-hmm.
is a white man's world. No matter how much
Mm-hmm.
you tell yourself you're free, you ain't free for nothing. Do you understand? This is
Period.
a white man's
That
world.
is true.
They are the
Mhm.
billionaires. They are the rulers of this world. We know what's going on right now. We're in middle of a, God forbid, World War III right now, due to a white man's ego and wants and needs and taking over other countries. You understand? This is a white
Mm-hmm.
man's world. You are
Mm,
not. You don't have the privilege to act the way they do because you're in their circle. You're not in their circle. You're in through the first
right.
door. There's
Mm-hmm.
layers to this. Do you understand?
They
So
own
you
the
get into
media.
the first door does not mean you're one of them. There's eliteness and there is like the middle ground. Diddy was still the bottom. Do you understand?
Mhm.
But his
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
problem was, and the problem with a lot of black people is they think they made it once they get in through the first door. That's not how it works. There's
Mm-hmm.
levels to them. Do you understand? So as a
Mhm.
black person, you should be morally aware and not morally corrupt of your stance and
Mm-hmm.
where you come from and who you are. So
Mhm.
to do what you're doing, number one, is disgusting, it's
Mm-hmm.
deplorable, and to think you're going to get away with it, what makes you think that? And the reason why Diddy is all over the news is they're covering up the other things they're doing. They use
Mm-hmm.
black people, and I'm not saying it in a
Exactly.
disrespectful way in terms of entertainment, but you know how people say we're still clowning, we're still like they still consider you as monkeys because you're entertaining them. If you look at the entertainment industry, it's black. You look at sports industry, it's black people. You look at every other industry, it's black people. You're entertaining the white man, so the white man can do what he wants to you because they gave you that opportunity. As
Preach, la
much as you
la.
think your hard
Yep.
work, your dedication to your craft got you in, no boo, you got in because the white man let you in. This is
That's
a
right.
white
Mm-hmm.
man's world. Until you
Yep.
realize that you don't have the same freedom as them, you don't have the same free will to do what they do. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying he could have done all of that. I'm not saying any of that. But I'm saying as black people, there's one rule for us and one rule for them. They will use us, tarnish our name if we do one bad thing because it helps their agenda in the media. Like
Mm-hmm.
the Abercrombie and French, this is not the first time,
No, it's
ladies.
not.
This is not. This
Mm-hmm.
happened years ago. They got away with it. The only time,
Yep.
the reason why they came back now, minor men, like minor children, young teenager boys that signed up to allegedly modeling to do modeling were drugged allegedly and are in art basically at events. That's why it came to light now. But this has been around for years. Again, I knew about this. So what I'm saying about supporting each other and that, I wish our people supported each other with real businesses, real communities developing like they did back in the
Mm-hmm.
day. Not the
Mm-hmm.
not now in terms of industry people supporting industry, because I'm sorry, we don't know these people from Adam. When
Mm-hmm.
things happen, yes, we can always say wait until judgment is passed, wait till the court is passed. Again, we know the court systems are corrupt. So what are we doing as black people? We can only support each other for
Preach.
good, not for bad. And
Right.
that's why I
Now,
wish
I
our people woke up.
100%, not to cut you off, but we got a long time. I 100% agree with you, Lala. I think that you articulated it well. I 100% agree. What I am
Me too.
saying again, I'm not saying when I make my statements, I think people are taking it as I'm saying there's a right and there's a wrong. Or I'm saying that black people are wrong for not supporting another black person in their wrong. That's not what I'm saying.
No, Courtney, I believe you just, could I just say this? I
Okay.
believe you just calling it out. This is
Yeah,
my
I'm just
perspective.
saying the discrepancy
Yeah, I
in how
agree,
Right, you
white
just
people
Sugar.
calling out
handle
the
You're
things.
not
elephant,
saying
the
anything
elephant
bad,
in the
Courtney.
room.
You're not. You're saying
Yeah.
No,
straight
you're not.
facts,
You know,
which
because
is
I
true,
always said
Courtney.
that. Right, with the elephant in the room. Let's just call it out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm not saying
It
there's
is
a
what it is. See, we as black people, we shame. We will shame you out loud. We will
yeah.
shame you out loud. We will hold you
Mm,
accountable out loud in the most
right.
disgusting and despicable way. We
Mhm.
go from subtle to intense real quick. But why? But I understand what you're saying, Courtney, by calling it out. And I say to that is, are we surprised? They own our media. You know what I mean? They we can't compare our morals and ethics to celebrities. But the problem I see is the celebrities are trying to represent what our culture is. So we need to take back our culture and bring it back to the community, as Lala say, so that's the bigger issue. No one cares about their fun facts or what they be doing in the fun land, in Funky Town. No one cares. But I do care about calling it out. You know what I'm saying? So Courtney
Right.
called it out. But that's the way I took it, because
I
what
did
Deborah
too.
said, she's dead on right, facts. What Lala said, 100% right, facts. But the
Right.
middle, the root of it all is they control the house. They control the house. The house always wins when you control the house.
Fact.
And you
So
know
That's
what,
they
true.
Sugar?
And now I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna say this last thing. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Mhm,
So I agree with what Lala said. You
mhm,
kind of articulated better what I was trying to say.
mhm,
My whole thing is I'm looking at it from everybody's looking at it from their own lens,
mhm.
experiences and all that kind of stuff. I grew up in Washington D.C. during the 80s when that crack epidemic was real bad and
I
all of
wanted to
that.
ask where you were from, Miss
Go,
Deborah, because I
yeah,
love that person.
go music, all that kind of stuff. I did. I was in that era. So when I say that we hold ourselves accountable
Mhm,
more, that's what I guess I should start with saying that's what I want to see. I
mhm,
want people who made it big, and I don't care if you the guy that owns a barber shop in our area. Like
mhm,
I expect you to be an example to these other young, especially black men coming up to do good, to help each other. That's what I wanted to see from all of them. Yeah, rap music, all that stuff is fun. It's good to look at and all that stuff. But
mhm.
I really take offense when you do it to your own, And
Yeah.
I'm people who call them out, then that's good. We should call each other out. I don't
Mhm,
care if and like Lala said, we get a lot of heat, and they definitely want to bash him, not bash him, but like put him away
mhm,
because you can't do that. You're a black man. We just gonna throw away because he's covering up a lot of secrets, in my opinion, of
mhm,
what's going on with them. That he's the
mhm,
front man, but it's a lot of people behind that,
mhm,
that he can
mhm.
bring down potentially. So I don't know what's gonna happen to him. I don't know if he's gonna make it in jail. I'm just saying.
Right.
But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get to the house. Child, my daggone heater acting like it don't want to work. And my brother coming up here, I'm gonna get him to look at it first before I call somebody. And they try to
Uh-huh.
tell me I need a new one. Child, ain't got no money for that right now. I'm going on a cruise.
Well, we
But anyway,
love you,
thanks for
Miss
letting me come
Deborah,
up, lady. I'm going
and
back. I love y'all too.
thank
I'll
you
All
for
right,
be
keeping
down
the
in the
link.
bushes
bye.
listening. All right,
So,
and Lala, before you leave, call somebody a B. No, I'm just kidding. All right, bye y'all. Bye. Bye.
What did she
All right,
what
see
did
Bye.
you
ya.
say,
bye,
Deborah?
Miss Deborah.
What did she
Thank
I
you.
said,
I
call somebody
appreciate
the
you.
B word before I leave. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah,
say?
yeah, don't do that. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna drop down. Y'all have a great day.
You
You
too.
You
too.
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye.
Hey, Courtney, I'm 100% with you when you said well, I don't like to use accountability. I like to say explainable because a lot of folks need to explain
Mhm.
why you were there, why you didn't say anything. I'm talking
Right.
about the Gene Deals, the ones that was complicit in
Mhm.
allowing this stuff to happen. And that right there is just bottom line. We we get caught up in the fame, in the authority, and we don't protect our own. And I think that's something that has been missing. I don't know if it was beaten out of us or beaten down in us during the
Mhm.
civil rights movements
Mhm.
and the rise of the crack era, single motherhood, and all of this. I don't know. But there's something that happened in our communities where we become complicit. And we can tie that right back into Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because look
Right.
how they all are complicit in way children are being treated that they know about. Uh, Everything that's been happening towards one person and what they have been participating in, and they're just sitting here and they're complicit because of what's once again we're talking about the entertainment industry, a Carlos King,
Mhm.
someone else. You know what I'm saying? It's all I always heard that the devil was the prince of the airwaves
Mhm.
and the entertainment industry, whether it's music, TV, or whatever. That's all him. And it's a lot of people who just lose their morals. They really do. And hey, I'm gonna drop down. It was good conversation, Lala. It was
Thank
good talking
you.
with you, Simone. You know, I see you out here on the circus, Sugar. You know, I love to hear you,
Oh,
Sugar.
Love
thank you
that
Me
to
too.
Courtney,
we
I
love you
love,
too.
and I
tip,
had to say,
baby.
and I did, I love, and I even love the way you was dressed, girl, because even in my age, that's the same way I would have been dressed, just like that. When you
Ah,
was sitting on
thank you.
that sofa with
Actually,
the
too.
animal print and that Muhammad Ali t-shirt on,
Yes.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
So actually, my dress didn't come in, y'all, and that was like my backup outfit. But everybody loved it. It takes
Yes,
y'all got
the
to hear
choker.
Millie trying to
Oh
tell the
yeah,
story about my outfit. But child,
it was
thank
soft, it was
y'all.
hard, it was hip hop,
It
it was
looked
classy, it was
good.
all of that, baby.
Mhm.
It's
Yes,
sexy. I
I agree.
love it. I love it. Y'all
It
Thank
take
looked
care.
good.
Bye too.
thank you.
No,
Bye,
Courtney, you
Sue.
did
Bye,
look
superstar.
gorgeous, by the way. Court, you did look gorgeous. I loved it.
Mhm.
It was very chic. It was very sexy, and so you. So I'm glad your dress didn't come because I
Thank
like that.
you. Thank you,
That well, that
Lala.
one dress you had was bomb. That green dress,
Thank
Yeah.
you.
girl, body, oddy, oddy. Okay,
Yes.
Yes, the green one
I
looked
got too
amazing.
much
Green is
body.
your
I
color.
oh,
need to get out here and walk.
girl, girl, I just need the hips. Okay, I need some hips. God didn't bless me with the hips. But
So thank
that dress, I
y'all.
love the texture on it. It was beautiful. I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Miss Deborah. So this turned out to be a really, really good conversation. I thank you, Lala and Miss Deborah, for answering the call and saying drop that link. Or when I said drop the link, y'all popped on up here. I appreciate that. I appreciate Good Sugar and Simone. Y'all know I appreciate y'all my co-hosts. These my official co-hosts, y'all. So I love when y'all
We
come
love
up.
you, Courtney.
And we can have dialogue. Like I said, I think this is great. I think this ties into actually last night, how we could have dialogue, we could be on different spectrums, but we get our points across. We say we got to say whether we agree to disagree, and then we move on in love. So I love to see more of that. I'm honored to have y'all here. I'm honored to have y'all further conversations along with me. So it's just been wonderful. It's been
Courtney,
wonderful.
can
I
I
didn't
just
get to my
say
other
thank you
topic
so
though.
much
I like
for
being here as well.
Hold on,
you
I
know,
got
for,
one more topic. We gotta get through this one last topic, and we're gonna go. Hopefully, we can get through this in 6 minutes. In
Okay.
6 minutes. You know what? The clip didn't even upload. So hold on. I might not be able to get through this topic because the clip didn't upload. Okay, let me upload this clip. Anybody watch Love and Hip Hop?
I
I
no.
watched
mean,
the
the
clips.
I
clips
don't
are
watch it either, but I watch the clip. So we're gonna talk about this clip. I don't watch it either. But last night I had been saying this. I had been saying this because I don't cover love and hip hop like that, but I will bring up certain topics on love and hip hop every so often. I feel like if we'll get on Love and Marriage Huntsville sector and we'll hold Ariana accountable for being a side chick and what she has done to destroy a family. But sometimes I don't see those same standards held on Love and Hip Hop. I had been calling out Jasmine Blue this entire season because people were not necessarily in this sector. I'm talking about like in the love and hip hop comment section or like the reality TV comment section on IG. People were glorifying her because she's pretty. And what does pretty have to do with your morality or your standards or how you behave? You can be pretty on the outside, but you can be ugly as hell on the inside.
hmm
That's neither here nor there. My thing was, she just seemed to be glorified because a lot of people can't stand the fact that Rashida won't leave her husband and that Kirk is a cheater. Two things can be true. Does Rashida need to leave Kirk? In my opinion, yes, but I can't make that lady leave her husband. And is Kirk a piece of shit? Yes. But does that negate the fact that uh this lady knew that he was married, knew that he had a wife at home, and still decided to pursue this relationship? And not only do that, she decided to have a baby by a married man. That don't make her right either. Just because she's not the one that took the vows, she knew that he was married to someone else. So I don't give her a pass either. So last night On last night's episode, I think it was the season finale. Last night's episode, Jasmine has been wreaking havoc with Kirk and Rashida all season long. So now she's turned her vitriol. She came with her side chick coalition with two of her other friends. One of the friends that she is with, the name is Erica, and she's claiming that Erica has a friend that is afraid to come forward, but the friend is sleeping with Mendices behind Yandy's back. Now, my thing is, one, why y'all come? If this girl says she don't want to come forward or she's afraid to come forward, who are y'all
To present it like that.
Who are y'all
Exactly.
presenting like y'all presenting?
Damn.
Second,
Yeah.
right, Jasmine, your issue with Kirk. Why the hell you so concerned? Why are you like, why are you and all your homegirls sleeping with no married men?
They
It's
trying
kind
to
of
make that pick a thing.
when did that become cute? And when did that become okay to just, yeah, we sleep with y'all husbands and what? And you need to know, well, ma'am, you need to know not to sleep with nobody's husband too. You need to know that too.
That's
so
a
let me
good
play y'all
question.
this clip real quick. And y'all gonna see Yandy's reaction as well. Hold on.
Oh my God. These hoes ain't, ooh.
Baby,
Yeah,
the
wait
whole
till you see this.
The clip still processing, y'all. It ain't uploaded. Just
Okay, Simone, I saw it. I'm like, what? Why? That's a good question.
You know, it's just, I don't know if it's this last 20, 30 years. Some of these women, the hoes used to know they role. They knew their role. They didn't march out here proud and loud and showcase themselves to the wives. You know what? I don't get it. And I blame this whole stripper hole culture. You know, when they started rifling up strippers and stuff, I blame that culture.
That's where they work at the strip club.
Yeah. When you start rifling up the strippers and doing all that, not to say that there's some good women in the bunch of that, but a lot of them, it is.
Now on this one, I know a lot of people don't like Yandy for whatever reason, but I don't play that either. If my man is cheating, when I get home, I'm gonna go upside his head and we're gonna handle business there. But bitch, you better back your ass up in front of my
real quick.
You better get your ass the fuck back on my husband in front of me. The hell? What? That could have never. See, TV be taking stuff too far. Cause see, Lord,
they pumping up the side chicks. They pumping up the side chicks to you know what I'm saying, to antagonize the wife or wifey or whatever she want to call it, but she the wife. You know, and that's what I'm saying. It seems like the blueprint is trying to change. Either they bring in like with Real House of Potomac, if I'm saying that the right show, how they bring in her dip on there, you know, and she married, you know, and you got Married to Medicine coming out. You know what I'm saying? Remember we said yesterday, guys, like, why is Apollo? Like, what's going on? I see the blueprint trying to change. That's
yes. When did it change to like the side chicks winning? Because baby, the side chicks, they have a whole. I even seen it when I was over there snooping on TikTok on Ariane Live. I saw so many people. You so pretty and ignore the haters, and you do, ma'am. What the hell do pretty got to do with
Listen,
an ugly
Courtney,
ass? That shit I don't.
the TV shows make these side chicks come out because they're glorified on TV. They make the side chick look like, come out, you're gonna get the bag, you're gonna go on club tours, you're gonna go on podcast tours, you're gonna say you're part of the. Where back in the day, side pieces, you know, the 304s knew their place. They knew to sit back, take their money, cheat in peace. You know what I mean? Never say their name. But now it's being glorified, so you become like a superstar if you become a side chick. You understand? Just because it didn't work for Arion, don't mean these other chicks ain't getting the bag. Because I've seen a couple of side chicks out here making that money.
Miss Deborah Mendici is about to slide a couple of them chicks they touched again.
I mean, the whole thing, I got so many thoughts running through my head, but I think basically to answer your question, I think they're trying to reverse morals. You know, what's right is wrong, what's wrong is right. You know, there is no character, there's no integrity. Obviously, if you cheat and you're a liar, you know, it's some bad stuff you're doing. But to be so loud and proud about it, bringing your girl gang with you to try to intimidate. Typically, in a situation like that, if you try to get a message to a wife, you know, you want to do it a little bit more you know, directly. You don't want to cause a scene. You don't want, I mean, it's uncomfortable conversation if you're trying to really thoughtfully get something to someone so they can, you know, make some decisions, know what's going on. You don't do it like that. So they're trying to do it so they can be, obviously the show's paying and whatnot, but I don't know, but I see this going on in social media too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You see the athletes. What's that baseball player who's married and his girlfriend had a baby and she brought everything out on social media. I'm bad at names, but if you guys, someone don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who
I
you're talking.
remember, I can't remember his name, but I do remember
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
so
he
they're
played in
mimicking
Chicago. Hmm.
But
exactly. So
ladies, have you not noticed this is only geared towards, well, from what I see, geared towards black men?
yes,
Have you not
yes,
Yes,
noticed that?
yes.
Like I said before, what they want to do is tarnish the black man,
mhm,
tarnish the black families. They want to stop um the togetherness of black people through tarnishing the black man on TV. I'm not saying he's not cheating. I'm not saying any of that. Take that out of the equation. What I'm trying to say is they don't want happily married black families on our TV because that's not what they want. They want our people to be in dysfunction, be in chaos, so we don't do what's the best in us. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Definitely
Development.
understand.
They want to stop the development of black families. And this show is created by a black woman.
mhm.
She's eating off of them, making themselves look like a clown for a 3K check a month. Let's keep it real, ladies. Like the agenda's there. We just have to open our eyes and see it.
True.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
unfortunately, we're allowing them to do it.
I was gonna say we see it is what we're gonna do about it. You
We're
know,
allowing them
I
to do
agree
it.
with you,
Boycott,
Lala.
like stop watching these shows, sugar. Let's keep
I
it
agree.
real. Let's
I agree.
stop
I would like
watching it.
to
Let's
have
stop
more
giving these
conversation on
people
that.
the money or time.
Exactly, Lala. I agree with you. I agree. We need to have more dialogue about that on different ways on how we can change the narrative because exactly but they keep coming at us too. They keep coming at our women and they keep coming at our men. And that doesn't mean that things are not going on the clear side because they blast them too. But like you say, if they have resources, assets, money to hide and pay these lawyers. But once again, this is nothing new. When do they not try to throw us
Right.
or paint us as the bad guy, as the villain, as the monster, when has they not done that? I just want to know what are more healthy ways that we could combat it. And that is the first step, is like not watch it, not entertain it, because we are the
Exactly.
consumers.
Well, it's
And
going to
Exactly.
that's not,
start with me. I am no longer reviewing any of these shows that are the detriment of our community. No, I'm just playing. Not today. It's not going to start today, but we're going to get there one day.
Right.
yes,
I
thank
mean,
you.
Yes,
and
Courtney.
it
And
starts from the
also,
top,
have you
those
noticed that
CEOs.
the other shows, before the side chick even says breathe, before she even breathes, there is the NDA, there is the lawyer, there's a cease and desist, right? Ready for that chick. But the black people, nah, they're just letting her speak. Come on, but you got rights though. You know what I mean? Some of these women are doing it for clout and trying to break your family. And you have rights, but they don't do any of that. And also on the other sides of those other programs, the side chick don't come on. They talk about it, they mention
Mhm.
it, but they're not on. Why is it our ones that bring them and glorify them and make him into a household name for what?
But
It's
did y'all notice?
embarrassing.
Did y'all notice? I really feel like there was a production produced scene because if y'all pay attention, DC's and Yandy walked off, and he was like, "We're done." Y'all saw how the egg was on them girls' faces, and then they popped back. The next scene, you see they done walked them out there to try to keep the mess going, to try to get a story out of it,
Yes.
and then a fight almost broke out. And I don't know if Mendices is still on paper. Like, I don't know if he's completed his probation or parole or whatever he's on. But that could have turned into a real bad scenario because he's a man, but it's 3 women trying to attack his wife.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And
So
I
They
think a
yeah, I
lot
exploit
of
thought
us. All they
production
do
dropped the
is
ball
exploit us.
because I feel like production walked them out there to keep antagonizing them people.
Right, Lala?
Mhm.
All they do is exploit us. We the most exploited
Exact. That's
in
what I was.
the world. And I'm talking about
Yeah,
it's
and
not
we're the
Yeah,
even
most disrespectful people
yeah,
in
it's
the
we're
not
world.
even
well,
just on the reality TV. They exploit
yes,
us. And with Lala, I think that was Lala
And it
mentioned it
goes
but
earlier about
beyond
they
the
only
show,
put in our
ladies. It goes
community.
beyond the
They
show. It
only
goes
do
to
that.
our countries, our ancestors, where they're from. You know what I mean? Come take. I'm telling you, they think they
politics.
can do what they
Mhm.
want to us,
But
and
I
we're
mean,
gonna take it. And that's the sad part. And that's where I miss the unity, the togetherness of communities. I miss
mhm.
that. Because if we
What's
were
going on
together,
here, though, is
this wouldn't
coming
be
from the
happening.
CEOs. It's coming from the CEOs from the top down. They're allowing this because they're not going to allow the people who look like them to go through a lot of the stuff that we see. We might see some of the Bravo shows and they may have some things, but when it comes to us, even in the entertainment, music, the all the ratchet music that is out there, the misogynistic, the hating music that came through, with the whole gangster rap stuff and continuing all of that,
But we're
those are being
consuming it.
pushed through. You don't hear all that hate in country music. You don't hear all that hate in rock and
Exactly.
roll. You don't hear all that in other genres. It's coming because the people at the top who don't look like us okay that. They are allowing that. And we, like Sugar was saying, we have to stop looking at this crap. We have to stop looking at the love and hip hops. We have to own ever since they Oprah sold it, it's been trash. LMAH was good at one point, but it's trash now. Remember, Ava DuVernay had a contract with them, and she was producing short stories for them. Very, very good. I don't think she's under contract with them any longer or expired, but they had really good programming. Now, all they have on there is trash. Everything that under Carlos King is trash, and they're allowing all of that to continue, just like this Love and Hip Hop, VH1, BET, all owned by the same people. They are allowing that stuff. They are allowing all this stupid music to be put out there, but they won't. They're not pushing all that. We can look at the what's the white girl, Kelly. I can't think of. She's a pop star. She's not as big as Taylor Swift, but she came out during the pandemic, and I like. I listen to some of her music. It's lighthearted. They are able to sing about love and all that stuff. We got to hear about all this ratchet crap about our body parts and engaging in sex and da 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 da. You know what I mean? We're not allowed to express ourselves, or it's not pushed. I put it that way. It's not pushed out.
Mhm.
I agree.
Absolutely. This has been such great dialogue. Somali Queen, I did drop the link. I don't know if you saw it and can come up, but I do have the link in the chat. Can y'all see the link?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so I did
I
drop the
got
link.
you on my tablet
I
and
can
my.
see it. Somali Queen, you best
But
come up, Naya.
we
Don't worry,
12
I
minutes
didn't
on.
cuss her out. Don't worry, I didn't cuss her out in Somali. I just said something to her.
But this has been amazing conversation. I cannot wait to um this is the kind of conversation that I like. I know that we go into reality TV, but I do like to go into conversation where it causes a bigger conversation, where we can get to the root of the problem, the cause of the problem. So it's been so amazing to have y'all
It
on
was a good
the panel. I
conversation.
couldn't have asked for a better panel today. I just love y'all down. I told y'all my official co-host. I love y'all down. I'm so glad Lala got her voice back so she can come up here
Yes.
and pop
Welcome
her
back,
ish
Lala.
like only Lala can pop her ish.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
Are
But
yes.
I
you
love you,
considering
Courtney.
some
You know
other
I do.
shows,
I love you,
Courtney?
Sugar. I love you, Simone. You ladies are amazing in your own rights, and I love talking with you and dialoguing with you guys as well. And Courtney, can I just say again, congratulations, my love. I'm so proud of you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy for you, and many,
Yeah.
many more to come.
Thank you.
And thank you
Agreed.
for having me up, because when you said I said something, I was like, Courtney ain't gonna play with me like that.
Yeah. That was me baiting you to get up here, Lala. I want you up here real bad. But shout out to let me give my shout outs. I have seen so many content creators come through. Um and I don't want to forget anybody's name, but I shouted everybody out. If I missed anybody, who else came through that's a content creator that I may have missed? Roll Reacts, the Real Talk with Grace and Mercy, the network specialist. She's also my mod. She's also a content creator. Make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. I cannot think if I'm missing anybody. The Missy Pine Show, Cinnamon Swirl, Impactful Conversations came through. So shout out to y'all. Thank you for the support. Shout out to my beautiful mods that hold me down like no other. I love y'all. Y'all, my mods, if y'all don't know nothing else, y'all better know I love y'all. We got It's Tay T, the network specialist, Alf MC, and Love Key, baby. Y'all hold me down every day. Y'all be working, but y'all still hold me down. I appreciate y'all from my whole heart. I can't wait till I can get y'all some Christmas gifts. To my co-host, to Good Sugar,
Yes,
Lala,
yes.
Yes,
Simone
sugar.
Puppy. I thank y'all every time y'all come up. Y'all see Miss Deborah came up and said she loved to hear y'all on, over in the palace. She loves to hear y'all on panels. So thank y'all for helping me. Y'all are my official co-host, so y'all know when I drop the link, y'all already know what time it is.
We got you.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know
ma'am.
y'all do.
We got you, love. We got you.
Thank you to Miss Deborah for coming up. Did anybody else come up, y'all, that I missed?
Uh,
Toot
no.
Latrice.
Shoot,
Yeah,
Latrice.
Oh, Toot!
Yeah.
Shout out to Toot,
beep.
Yes.
Shout out to Toot for coming up. I appreciate you, Toot. You I know you co-host over there on Glam on Twin page, but you know you always welcome because I call you superstar for a reason. So thank you for coming up. Again, just thank you to everybody that tuned in. Thank you to everybody that tuned in to Queening in the City. If you did not catch that, please go over to Queen Sheba's page, run those numbers up. It's just a bunch of Black women doing what we do and having healthy dialogue. So I hope that you all enjoy that. Any ideas you have? Oh, the innocent one, you can get one. You can get a Christmas gift, the innocent one. Okay. Y'all, any ideas you may have, shoot them to Queen Sheba. She didn't tell me to say that, but so I hope she don't cuss me out. But shoot them to Queen, and and hey.
Oh,
So
Courtney, can I just say one thing?
yeah,
Sugar, thank you so. Yesterday, you made me die yesterday. So thank you so much. You kept shouting me out in the palace and kept
Yeah.
saying rubbish, rubbish. All I could not stop laughing. So
I
thank you
I
know.
was
so
trying to be
much.
your voice. I was trying to hold you down, Lala. We got
I
you.
appreciate you, love. I really do.
And we
yeah.
don't normalize side chicks over here. So
Thank you.
No,
Thank
we don't.
you.
So thank y'all. We're gonna do final thoughts before everybody leaves out. We're gonna start with Sugar. We're gonna hit Simone, and then we're gonna end with Lala. Sugar, what's your final thoughts?
this was a wonderful conversation. I'm gonna go back and listen to the replay. A lot of healthy dialogue amongst women and gents if they're in the building. All you ladies are great. Actually, y'all be the start to my day, and it just be very joyous. I want to say peace and love to everybody, and we're gonna come right back tomorrow and do it all again.
Thank you, good Sugar.
Absolutely.
Simone.
This was a wonderful conversation. I call it good old fashioned kitchen table talk. All right, when you're at the beauty shop talking amongst your friends, your stylists. I love the conversations that we had. You go from A to Z in all ways of topics. And I love speaking with all of you all. And you have a great thing going, Courtney, and keep it going.
Thank
And
you, Simone.
sometime I'll be in the bushes and sometime I'll come up. I might have to step on a few necks here and there, but
And
It's
you
do.
guys covered.
It's said, just asking, has anyone been a side chick in their young years? It's Tati. We're gonna hold that for tomorrow because we ain't about to get riled back up, okay? We ain't about to get riled
Right,
back up.
right.
This
We're
AT be
gonna hold that
cracking me
question for
up.
tomorrow. Bring that question back.
This AT is funny. She is so.
She is a mess, what I tell you. Uh
And I do want
Lala,
you. I want you to look at Fight Night. Okay.
fight night
Yes. So we can
on
talk about it.
Peacock.
Yes. It is
Okay, I'm
good.
Okay,
gonna
so
watch
I
it.
started watching that. I'm gonna
It's
watch it. I'm gonna watch that tonight because I got time today. So I'm gonna
I'll
watch
watch
that
it
tonight.
tonight too.
Fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
yes, it is
Well, I'll catch
good.
or at least I'll catch the first episode. Um,
It's good. I love it.
so
Anyway, let me step
I'll
in.
check. Out.
And if you have a college student, create you a little account under their name and take a picture of their college ID and their schedule and get it for $1.99 all year for 1 year.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Mhm.
information.
Yep.
Um, just highlighted a comment and I don't know where it went to. I think it was Miss Deborah. I don't know. I lost the comment because my StreamYard starting to act up again. Lala, what are your final thoughts?
Ladies, this was amazing as always. I love speaking with you guys. I love the conversations that we have, and I just hope that what we say actually motivates people to do something. Like even if it's something small, just to do something, because that's what we're here for. We're here to motivate anybody to do what's best for them. And thank you. I love talking with you ladies. And I think it's amazing that when women and gentlemen can come together and talk and have an open dialogue and get somewhere with it and understand each point of view, I think it's amazing. And that's why I come up, Courtney. And I appreciate you for having me. I really do. So thank you.
Thank you. Love y'all. Love y'all. We're gonna pick up on T message comment in the chat. We're gonna pick it up on tomorrow. T, my good sis. Hold that thought so we can have something to talk about tomorrow. Cause y'all know I got something to say about everything, okay? So we're gonna hold that comment for tomorrow. To Jersey Aquarian says, Courtney, I'm always in the bushes, but I enjoy your commentary. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that entered into the chat today, everybody that came and showed love. I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that your week is fulfilled with all of your heart's desires. And I hope that you have set the tone for an amazing week. We're halfway through. Love y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. I'll be on time tomorrow. And we'll be back with more conversations. To my co hosts, love y'all. To my mods, love y'all. To my members, I appreciate you all. And to everybody in the chat, thank you. Have a great day and bye.